Okay, welcome to another round of Hey, What Did We Miss? The Young IPA Quiz. Now, before we start this week's quiz, I do have something to say.
Here we go.
Saul, if you could cue up the music, that'd be great. But last week's quiz was mired in controversy. I let myself down, I let the team down, but most importantly, I let Pete down.
Really?
I feel it's been haunting me all week. It haunted me over the weekend. I copped it from Morgan. I handed that last quiz to Pat on a silver platter. I feel absolutely terrible about it. So, by the way, you are killing this music. This is exactly what I wanted. So I apologise. If anyone missed last week's, Pat answered Prince John for the 5-pointer, and I said Prince John, like that. And then Pat goes, hang on, that's not a person. It's King John.
They're the same person.
They are the same person, but I should not have accepted that as a response.
I just want everyone out there to know I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
This has been brought.
But you have wanted it. I just wanted to get that off my chest. So that's enough music. Thank you.
There you go.
Wow.
So we all know a little bit more about James and Pete's relationship than we ever did.
Subservient and... but anyway, no, I do feel bad about last week.
Of Pete just looking at you like over the cubicle divide.
I'm trying to hang out.
I was happy to give it to Paddy
Just hangdog expression on his face, just waiting for him.
So I was a bit confused why Pete was still here, given that he lost last week.
Well,
maybe that explains it a little bit. Or
we had a long searching meeting about both of our roles in the show. No. Anyway, so hopefully this week we'll be given to a just winner rather than usurper and the unjust Patrick.
Slanderous.
Paddy's about to whack him.
All right, let's start off. So, question 1. The British Parliament sat on last weekend to debate Brexit. How many years ago did that last happen, the British Parliament sitting on a weekend?
I've got a fair
Closest
idea.
to gets it.
Closest
no points
to.
off for an incorrect
Pat.
answer. Pat.
Oh, we all get to choose, don't we?
1940.
1940.
That's incorrect, mate.
Okay.
So you want how many years ago, right?
I want how many years ago?
Oh,
I think it's 26.
So we've got 1,940 years ago.
26.
We've got 26 years ago. And
I'm going to steal Pat's answer and say 80 years ago.
Give
80
Paddy
years ago.
Give Paddy another go.
no, after last week's debacle, I have to accept the first answer. And he said 1960 and a question of how many years ago. Sorry, 1940 and a question how many years ago. But unfortunately, it wasn't 78 AD. It was 37 years ago. So Peter gets the point.
What year was it?
Whatever 37 years ago is.
So now Pat's
which is,
stitched me up as well.
1982. I thought it was 1993 for some reason.
So there we go. All right. Which Formula One driver had a freak out about climate change this week?
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton,
Next question.
indeed. Can you think of any... Well, this isn't the question, but a question for the panel. Can you think of any more gas-guzzling lifestyle in the planet than travelling Formula One driver?
They started
the jet fuel, new race every week. He drives an F1.
Yeah.
Come on.
They started
he drives the Prius at home.
Yeah, but he's, he's rich.
The
so
2
he's
weeks
allowed
away.
to.
yeah. The 2 weeks of the year he's at home. He's driving a Prius.
They started that letter saying, we know
buzzer?
we're hypocrites, but hang on,
well,
that doesn't address that point though.
There we go. Anyway. Stop writing. All right. My favourite sport is back yesterday, the NBA. And if anyone can name 3 of last year's NBA All-Stars, they get a point.
Oh, 3. Not the biggest basketball fan of all time,
Andrew?
I would say.
Sorry?
Andrew.
Andrew?
Or
Sorry, I
whatever
forgot
my
about the
buzzer
buzzers.
is.
Yeah, there's a bloke called Andrew. That's
We
why.
didn't test the buzzers.
Yeah, I don't think I introduced anyone because people didn't know that Kurt Wallace was on last week's show. But it's Andrew Bushnell, Patrick Hannaford, and Peter Gregg.
Yeah.
G'day.
Quiz is
so
gone.
3. So Stephen Curry.
Yep.
What's his name? Harding.
Yeah, James Harden, I'll give that. Yep.
Harden. That's it. That's his name. That's what I was going for.
Well, no one's
I could
gonna
picture
get-
his face. I could
Jump
picture his
in.
face. And then
Big beard.
Ben Simmons was an all-star.
He was indeed. So
he?
Bushnell gets to him.
I thought he couldn't shoot, Ben Simmons.
He can't shoot, but he can do everything else really well. And can that help him on the long term? We're about to find out. All right. Score check. Pete's on 2. Bushnell is on 1. Pat is on 0. After the failure of the state's recycling system, how many bins could Victorian families? Andrew was there. Six.
Good one.
Did some bit of a beat up. It just was like one proposal in the thing, but the median round was 6.
What they should
so
do is they should have the general waste one and then a glass recycling one, and that's it. Because it's only glass recycling that actually... Everything else just gets burned or dropped in the ocean.
South China Sea is where it ends up.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I would separate my glass.
Yeah.
I'll put that out
there you
there.
go, environmental people. All right, that's what Bushy does.
Bushnell doing that. All right. Next question. Until it was changed, where was next year's G7 meeting going to be held?
Andrew.
Andrew.
Dorel resort, Trump Doral Resort.
Yes, Trump's Florida golf resort.
That was a bit like
the site of one of the world's most important.
I
golf
enjoy defending Trump when people are outraged about it, but this one was like a bridge too far for almost everyone. I was like, you can't do that one. Surely.
I'm sure there's a bunch of diplomats who are actually kind of looking forward to the golf resort. Like, and then I was like, oh, we're in Washington D.C. It's gonna be cold. There's no golf around. It's like, oh man, we nearly went to Florida.
This decision stood for about 24 hours, and that was still enough time for Marco Rubio to put out an obsequious media release. So good job, Marco.
Good job, Bushnell. That was even more obsequious. All right. So score check. Bushnell is on 3, Pete on 2, Pat still on 0. Kurt Wallace's article on the RBA explored how their tactics never change despite no success. Since what month and year has every interest rate decision either been held or set at another record low? Again, closest to gets it, no incorrect answers. Well, there are incorrect answers, but you won't be penalised for them, except through mockery.
Andrew,
it's
12 years. So
12 years.
So 2007.
2007. And what month is this? October.
Yeah.
October 2007. Pat?
I will go
December
2007.
2007.
I've got a really good feeling about 2011 for some reason, so I'm going to say March 2011.
Well, Pete again is closest. It's October 2012 that every decision has either been the same.
That was where the 12.
All right, sorry, that's another point for
12
Pete.
years.
We are
are
running headlong into another Pat 5.
Oh no, I've seen this one before.
Pat's just taken the entire quiz off. He's like, just give me the 5-pointer and be done with it.
I'll just come. Yeah.
And again, I haven't thought of a tiebreaker question. I never will. Okay, which team knocked Australia out of the Rugby World Cup?
Roof. England.
England did indeed. Really missing Israel Folau. The Right to Know campaign brings back fond memories when the IPA was one of the few voices speaking out against the Finkelstein inquiry. What year was that?
Roof.
Roof was
2012.
just there in time. Roof with a 5. 2012. Okay, so which brings us to who am I?
Oh my God.
Score check. Pete is on 5.
Yes.
Bushnell is on 3. Pat.
Ooh.
Just close enough.
Just
He's on
close
0.
enough. He
That's all
doesn't
he
need.
needs.
What is he on? 1?
He's on 0.
He's on 0. That doesn't matter. That's fine. He'll just get the 5-pointer and then the tiebreaker.
Okay, so
It's like Man United in the 90s, you know, just
the
always
last
injury
minute.
time.
very relatable concept there, Pete.
For the
I like
2%.
Fergie time.
Fergie
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Fergalicious. All right. Okay, so for the Who Am I, obviously 5 point, 4 point, 3 point, 2 point, 1 point suggestion. So for the 5 points, I died 214 years ago on Monday.
So hang on, we lose a point if we guess.
Yeah.
So 214 years ago. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to
Come
miss
on,
my
Pete,
2
give us
point
a
later.
5-pointer.
You have to
the
choose.
thing, you just give me a sec.
214 years ago. Oh, there's a few people it could be, obviously.
Again, there's
There
such a
were a number of
very
people who died
select
that
few.
year.
Not many famous
And he
people.
died on a
Yes,
Monday.
I missed that.
No Instagram back then, so.
The Monday bit is crucial to this, I think.
Yeah. Come on, just give it to us, Pat.
I'll go
He's going to get it.
It's gonna
William
get,
Pitt.
No. I would have put my life savings on packing.
If he did it again, I
would
would say fair play. He's not a fluke. He can do it. You know.
But it turns out he can't do it, so let's move on.
Bushnell was late for a meeting. All right. That day that I died was also the most important day of my life.
Well, I mean, every day anyone dies. But you mean for some other reason.
Yeah. I mean, it's important in that it changed his circumstances, but like it also changed the world.
Things changed once he was dead. Oh,
Right.
240 years ago, things changed the world. Mm-hmm. That's a little clue, little half clue, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't mean to, throw another one into the mix, but yes, the person who this is actually relevant today. Like, there's a reason you would know him.
It wasn't specifically his death which changed the world.
How many hints did Pete get on this?
All right, Matt. I'm so
You can still come
Pat.
second, Pat.
Only if you get this.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was the second point of the
That day was also the most important of my life.
Just turned
We are
on
running
14 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know.
Wait, let me do the maths.
So
It's a vague question.
Yeah.
1805.
Yes, that's the one. All right, this should...
Oh, I know.
Here we go.
It's Horatio Nelson.
It is actually Horatio Nelson.
See? 5, 5, and 4.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
It's pretty good. So...
That was actually that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Although he did it sort of out of turn because we were like waiting on the next clue. I mean, he really shouldn't have been able to jump in.
Right, sorry, it's opt-in experience. You can jump in whenever. You can jump in right now if you want.
What were the other ones?
The next one was going to be I Had Only One Eye, which I thought would have helped.
Still
And the
wouldn't
other
have got
two would have been, it was an admiral in the British Navy for 2.
Yeah.
I mean, by this point. And then 1, there's a giant column statue of me in London's Trafalgar Square. Hopefully Trafalgar
Anyone
would be
can
like,
get the 1 point on.
all right. Pete, well done.
Yes.
You're back. 4 out of 6. This is now official Dynasty rating.
Normal service has been resumed.
Sweet. And we've got more show for you after this.
Yeah.